Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live from Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer and localization director, Matt Papa, and right here is a super rad dude named
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates. Good morning, afternoon, good night. Hope everyone is doing well out there.
Sashiburi desu ne.
Yeah, it's been a
while.
A month.
Pretty much a month. A few days shy of a month, but that's how it goes. And yeah, so it's been a little while since we've seen you guys, but we're really happy to be back. We were out last time because I and Aizu-san and a bunch of other guys were away at E3, which we will be talking about later in the show. We had a super great experience.
Yeah. Right?
Yes. The place you dreamed of as a little gamer kid, reading Game Pro and Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Not let anybody in, so it's not special anymore.
What's that?
Not let anybody in, so it's not special anymore.
Yeah, maybe not. It's a different landscape nowadays. That's what we all aspired to as little teeny tiny
I guess
gamers.
it's still special.
Oh, it's still cool.
Yeah.
It's still really cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's been a month, man. What's been going on in the life of Andrew Singleton, localizer, and Inti Creates?
Pretty normal month, I guess. Play video games.
Play video games? I can't believe it. You play video games?
Yeah, right. I played.
Holy moly.
Aside from Curse of the Moon, which I did play. I've done one playthrough so far.
Yes, yes, that's a
return and binge rest for reals. Obviously, I'd played it before.
Yeah, you kind of need like a little break after you work on it. Yeah, and then you kind of let a little time go so you forget some stuff, and then you go back and think, yes.
Of course, I thought like that's what I was thinking, and then when I sat down and actually played, I was like, oh, right, this is really good.
Yeah,
and just like cleared the whole thing.
Yeah,
pretty much in one go. It was great.
Yeah, I had a lot of quality time too, because we had the flight from LA and back, so had some quality time with my Switch. When I amazingly wasn't asleep, I slept the most on these plane rides than I have on any other trip. It's a small freaking miracle. Couldn't believe it. But
you get the business class upgrade, didn't you?
Oh yeah, dude. We'll talk about that later. That was awesome. That was awesome. Thanks, Delta.
Makes it a lot easier.
Thanks, Delta. You're the best.
Get that space.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. I got some quality time. I finished a playthrough of Curse of the Moon on the plane. I got both of the Mega Man collections on my Switch.
Ooh,
got to get those bad boys portable. Played some 9 because still one of my favorites of the whole series. Super good. And I got a copy of Shantae from my friend James at Way Forward for Switch. He hooked the brother up.
Nice.
Thanks, James. So I was playing some of that on Switch too, so that was really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure that's really good on Switch.
And then besides that, and I wanted to wait till I got home to sit at the TV. I've been playing a lot of the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion.
Oh, same here.
Friggin'
it's beautiful.
Absolute choice.
It's so perfect.
Choice gaming. It's so good. It's so good. I unlocked the Octoling for like gameplay, but I'm not finished all of the stations.
Same here.
Yeah. I think I still got about
away at it.
15 to 20 to go. Something like that. It's so fun. I'm trying to like savor it more. I don't want to just like blow through
like just bite-sized chunks. Like it seems.
Yeah. I don't want to like blow through all of it in like one or two sittings. Like it's just like I was excited to unlock the Octoling, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna pace myself now to like finish everything else.
Go play a bit online.
Yeah. So that was nice. But yeah, a lot of video games. Starting to warm up here in Japan. It's been pretty mild recently.
To cool down. The rainy season started.
Yeah.
It's been drizzling all week.
Once that ends, then it's just gonna be heat death for 2 months.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, guys, if you ever want to visit Japan, don't come in July or August unless you love sweating every day.
So people gotta come
for 2 months.
It's not an option. So if you come in August, you come in December.
Yeah, I always say spring or fall if you're gonna visit Japan.
Yeah,
they
don't have comic kits in spring or fall.
That's true, they don't. Or if you really like anime, then come in December. If you like anime, come in December. If you kind of like anime but don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on doujinshi, then come in spring or autumn. But yeah, so it's been great. We've got a lot to catch up on, so I figure now is as good a time as any to jump right into it. So our first bit of news, this actually came out a couple weeks ago, but I feel the need to say it because we are so thankful to you guys. Bloodstain Curse of the Moon has eclipsed 100,000 downloads, which is awesome in of itself. But what was really cool and really mind-blowing about the 100,000 downloads is how quickly we got there.
Yeah, that was very fast.
We got to 100. There's that lovely image of Miriam from Mr. Yuji Natsume, super pro artist of the Bloodstained series. And what was amazing about the 100,000 downloads, because two things. Number one, this does not include backer codes.
Right.
This is just sales of the game.
It's on top of the people who received it as backers.
Yeah, so we have all of these numbers plus the like 70,000 backers, however many there are.
Around that,
There's
right?
a lot of codes we sent out. So so you combine that all together, it's quite a bit. But what was amazing about this is how fast we got this. We got to this milestone in just a little over a week.
Yeah, and the Bloodstained hype is real.
It is, and this shattered any 100,000 download milestone speed records. Like this is the new in-house speedrun champion for 100,000 downloads. Like it's not even close.
No.
It's not even close. Like you guys are crazy. And honestly, at this point, I don't have an exact number for you, but what I can absolutely confirm for you is that we are closer to 200,000 than we are to 100,000.
Yeah, we're well on track.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you think about it with the backers, like it's on
with
over 200,000.
With backers, we're probably
systems.
Almost at 250,000.
Yeah, that's probably about.
Yeah, if you include backer codes,
have the game,
then you could say about 200, roughly 250,000.
That's pretty great.
Downloads have happened to this game, which is bonkers
in the future, too.
Which is absolutely bonkers. So, thank you guys for those of you who have picked up Bloodstained, and those who have yet to pick up Bloodstained. Thank you. Absolutely, just fantastic release. Couldn't ask for a better release. Absolutely couldn't. And speaking of Bloodstained, we got a couple more things to talk about. Just a couple of days ago, a guy by the name of Zombie Mike, he is a super nice dude and really is in touch with the Bloodstained fan community, but for the whole series as a whole, not just Curse of the Moon. And he told me that one of the voice actresses for Ritual of the Night, woman by the name of, I'm going to get it right, Frida Wolf. Yeah. She's a voice actress for the character Dominique in the main Bloodstained game. Unfortunately, she was recently diagnosed with breast cancer, which is a terrible thing to hear. Fortunately, he told me that they caught it really early, and she's going to be okay.
That's the best.
She's going to be okay. So that's really, really great. But what they're doing, what the fan community is doing, I think this is really, really cool, is that they're doing basically a charity speed run to help support her. Which then they're running Curse of the Moon, which is I think is super, super, super cool. You love to see when fans communities come together for the greater good.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think that's really cool. They're doing a Bloodstained Curse of the Moon speedrun stream on June 23rd at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern time. I'm going to be posting about this on the Inti social media. So if you want to watch the stream and stuff like that, or you want to throw some support,
please watch.
I'll be doing everything we can to help support the stream as well. I tossed them some download codes and stuff like that for the game that they can help distribute for people who like donate and stuff like that. So, so we wish Miss Wolf the best of luck and in her recovery, and we're more than honored to help support a stream like that. So I think that's really cool. So thank you guys in the Bloodstained community for making really cool stuff like that happen. That's very, very nice of you. And one more thing on the Bloodstained front. Our friends in Europe are probably happy to know that we finally have a release date for the EU region for Xbox One, which actually encompasses more than just Europe. So the game will be coming out on June 29th, so a little over a week now. And it will be available at midnight in your respective region. Now, I'm going to rattle off this list of countries real quick, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, and it covers more than just Europe. So, if you live in Argentina, Austria, Belgium, Chile, Colombia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hong Kong, Hungary, India, Israel, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Republic of Ireland, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Slovakia, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, or United Kingdom.
Nice, well done.
Thank you. You got a little over a week.
Yeah.
You got a little over a week.
And if you
for
want
the
to
Xbox
confirm,
One version.
That's a little too fast for you. Want to confirm? We have a tweet.
Yes,
on
we
our
do.
Official Twitter with the list of countries. So
Yes, we
you
do.
can double check it.
Yes, we do. So yeah, just live for a week, and that will complete the release
Yes.
of Curse of the Moon, which is
All
feels good, man, to get all of that
regions.
out there. So for you folks in the EU region on Xbox One, just hang tight a little more, and we'll get you that game ASAP. Now breaking away from Bloodstain, Galgun 2.
Yeah.
Galgun 2 has been busy while we've been away at E3 and doing our thing here.
A steady stream.
Yes, the DLC for Galgun 2 is releasing every other week, and so while we were gone, 2 DLC sets have released. DLC set number 4 and number 5 have come out. So let's look at DLC number 4. So DLC number 4 that you see on the screen, we got on the left as the Kung Fu Cutie outfit, the sexy shrine maiden in the middle, and the alluring belly dancer on the right.
Good set.
Yes.
Pretty solid.
Very solid set. So that is available now. And we also have DLC set number 5, which has, let's get that up on the screen there. Get the...
Which do you like out of these 3?
Oh, man.
I'll go Kung Fu Cutie. I like that.
That was really cute. I would probably say it's Shrine Maiden.
That's also really good. I like
That's
it.
really good. So for Galgun set 5, we have Fancy Maid. Take one guess which one that is. Pole Position Pin-Up, and Risque Apron. Complete with some whipped
Classic.
cream. Complete with some whipped cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect touch.
Yeah, so those are available now on PSN and Nintendo eShop. So you can get these lovely outfits. Which your favorite there?
Tough choice.
Nice pole position pin-up.
The apron is so classic.
Apron is classic. Apron is classic. I just love the name pole position.
It's good. I love it.
Because it makes me think of the 1982 classic. Oh! You see those old commercials? They're amazing.
I think I was probably a little young. I've seen them in the
Look up old pole position commercials for like Atari online. They're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that's Galgun 2, and then there are still 2 more DLC sets to come. So Galgunners out there, keep your eyes peeled for some more kawaii goodness. Oh, there's some doozies left. There are some doozies left. Yeah, absolutely. I think we saved the best for last, though.
Probably all right.
So you Galgunners definitely look forward to that because we got some good ones coming up. Speaking of good ones that are coming up, you know, we really love going to LA apparently. Because in about 2 weeks' time, in 2 weeks' time, pretty much to the day, we will be back in Los Angeles because we love cross-continental airplane rides for Anime Expo 2018. This will be our 4th visit to AX. At least third. We've been definitely there since 2016. I can't remember if we were there in 15 or not, but we were definitely there in 16. So we are back at it at Anime Expo again this year. And just as we did previous years, we will be back at booth number 818. And we will have, this year, we are very blessed to have a panel on day 1, bright and early.
Yes, that's right.
At 11.
I hardly believe it.
I know, it's seriously, thanks AX, you guys rule. So we have a panel at AX, day 1, at 11:30 a.m., where we will be talking about developing multiplayer games on the Nintendo Switch. It's going to be a good one. Myself will be there, Aizu-san will be there, and special guests will be there as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you're going to AX, definitely come check out the panel. bright and early at 11:30 on day 1, and then of course we will be at the booth the whole time, showing off some goodness, selling some merch. We're gonna have some new stuff available
play
too.
Some games.
Yeah, play some video games, hang out, say hi to us. I mean, one of the things, you know, traveling back and forth across the Pacific kind of sucks, but what makes it worth it? Can you tell I'm sick of that?
Yeah.
But what makes it worth it is, you know, being able to, you know, see you guys' shining faces and shake your hands and talk video games with you, and you know, being able to just meet fans and meet really cool people. At least for me, that's what really makes all the travel worthwhile. And yeah, so we'll be looking forward to that. And so, and because that is in 2 weeks, obviously we will be at AX and not here on these couches. So, 2 weeks from now, we won't have a scheduled stream again. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, this calendars work out funny like that. But in terms of when the next stream will be, we'll talk about that a bit later, and we'll keep you guys up. We'll keep you guys up to date on the social media and stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned. But yeah, 2 weeks from now, AX. Really looking forward to it. But speaking of events, we just came back from E3.
The big one.
The biggin. The big show. Not to be confused with the pro wrestler, the big show.
Right.
Obviously, why would you confuse that? Obviously. Yeah, it was a really, really good experience for us. Team Inti rolled 6 deep to E3 this year. Wow. One of our biggest groups we've had. Actually tied for our biggest group we've had since I've been there. I had a couple E3 first-timers with us, a couple of America first-timers with us. It was a lot of fun, so that's that's myself, Shigeru, Mr. Nakagawa, my partner in crime with Galgun. We have 2 Onishi-sans, male and female, and Yokoyama-san. We had a really great time. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the show, because for me personally, this was easily the best E3 I've had since I've been going in 2015. Just the whole vibe of the show, all the kind of, we had some really, really great business meetings, and you know, it's kind of like, oh, what's so exciting about business meetings? You're just doing,
well, the business is video games.
The business is exactly right. The business is video games, and it's because of going to these kind of events like E3, like GDC, etc. And you can meet, you know, there's, you know, talking on email and stuff like that's one thing, but you would not believe how often the magic happens when you're sitting across from each other. Or in the case of E3, standing in the Marriott lobby, because that's where everybody congregates for some reason.
No, really.
Oh my god, the JW Marriott lobby is a zoo during E3. It's madness. But you not believe how much cool stuff gets decided in a place like the JW Marriott lobby in LA Live. It's crazy. But we had some really good meetings and stuff like that. But I put together some select photos that I just kind of want to show to you guys. Just kind of give you a taste of what the experience was like first. So let's look at the next photo. Right, next. Oh, okay. So it takes a little time. So this is really cool. So day 0, I guess, yeah, day 0 of E3.
You went to the Sony.
Yes, Islin and I went to the Sony party that they had. And for those of you who watched the Sony presser, you saw the reveal trailer they did for The Last of Us Part 2. How they, did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How they were in like one of the main settings. They were in like that kind of like church ballroom sort of thing. They literally recreated that church ballroom.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Like in real life for the reveal. So like when we got to the party, like 5 minutes after we got there, they were like, oh, we're doing this event. You know, you should all come into this thing. This is all like outdoors, and so we're like walking under like all these like tents and tarps and all this other stuff, and we just get into this room, and we're like, I had no idea. I was like, what the hell is like? Okay, this is nice. Like, what's going on? And then there's like the screen in the back you can kind of see, and then you start playing The Last of Us 2, like reveal trailer. And I'm like, wait a minute, like this is crazy. Like they really went all out for that. Like I was honestly
definitely.
really impressed by that. Next, but yeah, it was like, you know, that's one way to make it stick. You know, literally put
Very distinctive.
your audience right in the, you know, literally in the place. Yeah. So this was from like, you know, right outside. This is kind of like when you go out of where that faux church ballroom is. This kind of gives you like a landscape of where the rest of the party is. There's like a dome off to the left where they were doing like trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like a little mini dome basically, and they kind of set up like a Spider-Man setup like in the back there. That's where there's like faux buildings are.
Oh,
and,
okay,
like,
so that's what that was.
Yeah. Yeah, they had like
that.
little like Daily Bugle like newspaper like machines that they used to have. Where you put in like a dollar, a couple like quarters, and yeah, that was pretty cool. Got to play Spider-Man there too. It was really fun. I died like 6 times during the demo. That demo was hard, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for
Web
it.
swinging around was really fun though.
No.
Next, but yeah, it was fun. It was got my ass kicked a lot, but it was fun. It was really cool. No regrets. I didn't have to wait very long either, which was nice.
Yeah,
The party was packed though.
Party.
Absolutely packed. Like beyond packed.
Sony party.
So this is me not realizing a picture is being taken, or forgetting for a hot second that a photo is being taken. So there's a shopping mall about a 5-10 minute drive from our hotel that we've gone to a couple times over previous years, because they have like, you know, it has like a Target and like a GameStop and like all kinds of stuff. It's kind of like a one-stop.
American shopping.
Do your American shopping all in one place. They have a Texas-style barbecue place there that I was very skeptical about.
Yeah.
You know, Texas barbecue in LA, what? No. But we went there last year during AX. It was fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Like the legit stuff. And everyone at the table besides Ajusan and I had never had like this style barbecue before.
Right, yeah, I bet.
So they were all first timers. And it was a huge success, to put it lightly. It was funny because, like, you know, you're not used to portion sizes that big, you know, because Japan portion sizes, as you know, are, you know, generally smaller than that.
Oh, yeah.
And they had basically like 2-meat combo or 3-meat combo. And
Stacked pretty high.
in Shigeru, he summoned all his courage and he did 3-meat combo. He polished that thing off like that. It was crazy. Absolutely demolished it. You know, you were marveling at things like chocolate milk, because that's not a thing.
True,
things like chocolate milk and like the lemonade and stuff like that and all that things. But it was a huge success. The next, but yeah, it was absolutely delicious, and I was honored that I can give 4 human beings their first
the
barbecue experience. I made sure everybody got. If you're gonna only get 2, I made sure they got brisket and ribs.
Okay.
Because you gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. So every year at E3, we meet with Nintendo, and just like, yeah, Super Smash Brothers meeting room. But yeah, this is where we have really great meetings with Nintendo every single year, and you know, it was very productive, and it's just crazy to be in a meeting room just like with Super Smash Brothers like on the wall. Next, but what's really cool is that whenever we meet with Nintendo, you know, we'll do our meeting, and then after, they have basically like a separate area for like business that they do from like the main area that you know, everyone sees on the show floor, and you get to do stuff like this. Got my hands on some Super Smash Brothers. It was really fun. Oh, it looks fantastic. And yeah, and which is nice because if you're a business, you can just kind of go to your meetings and then basically play whatever you want. So I got some,
like, hardly anybody there, looks like.
Exactly, yeah, because you know, normal people can't just waltz in there. You have to have like appointments too.
Right.
This is like, you know, for like media and like business people and stuff like that, which is really nice because I don't have time to wait for 4 hours to play Smash or anything. Really. I just literally don't have that kind of time. So even if I was willing to wait that long, the schedule does not permit. So it was really nice. We got to play as Inkling and Ridley, the 2 newcomers, and my babies, Mega Man and Ice Climbers. My boy. Nana and Popo were back. I'm so happy about that. Next, but yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. I got to play that, and for a good oof, 23 minutes.
Dang.
I'm looking forward to it. Look forward to it. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be good. Maybe one day we'll have Gunvolt in Smash. One day. One day.
Oh.
These are things that had to happen.
I'm sure. Yeah.
When I saw that was a thing, like, how could you not? Like that's like childhood dream come true right there.
Right.
Like, nice email there. But yeah, that's childhood dream come true. My buddy Patrick, who works at Capcom USA, showed us all around and gave us a very nice tour of everything that they had. So it was really nice to see this boy have a nice, you know, presence at E3.
Right.
So that was really cool and mixed. But yeah, that was really fun. And I got some quality time there too. The setup was really really nice. And it was cool to see stuff like, you know, 9 and 10 on the show floor. You know, because they have like the collections and stuff there too. So it was really cool to see, you know, stuff we worked on too, just there for. Speaking of Capcom booth, we're into an old buddy of mine. I don't know if you guys are pro wrestling fans at all, but that is the current New Japan Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Kenny Omega.
Congrats to him.
Yes, congratulations, sir. And yeah, he was there at E3 doing stuff with the New Day from WWE. They had like Street Fighter V like showdown and stuff like that. And I just happened to catch him when I was talking with my buddy who works at Capcom. And I actually met Kenny a couple years ago at TGS, TGS 2016, because he's quite a big Gunvolt fan.
Right.
And you know, he really likes a lot of our Inti Grades games, so we've just kind of become friends because of that. And it was really cool to see him at the show. And congratulations, Kenny, my dude. May your championship reign be long and awesome. But yeah, it was really cool because that's the thing about going to these kind of events is that you bump into so many cool people and just people around the industry that you don't really get to see very often.
Oh, yeah.
Especially being, you know, all the way over here in Japan. So that was really cool. Next, but yeah, so yeah, Kenny's a super good dude. So if you're into pro wrestling and that's your thing, definitely a guy you should support because he's a really cool dude and he loves Gunvolt. What more can you ask for? You can't ask for more than that.
Meet a fan.
You can ask for more than that. So it was really nice. You know, we got to the first night we got to have dinner with our friends at Yacht Club Games because their office is based in right near LA. So we get to see them every single year. We go out, and their office is so cool. It like overlooks like a marina, and I'm like super jealous because it's like top floor of the building overlooks like the marina, nice. Right under the ocean. They have the coolest office, man. I'm so jealous of you guys. But no, they're like the sweetest folks. So we always try to make sure we meet with them every single year at E3. But yeah, so it was always nice to see those guys. So that was day one, and then basically every night we got to meet with some really cool folks from the industry. So day one we got to meet with Yacht Club. Day two we got to meet with the folks from Sunsoft, who we also have a habit of seeing. It's funny because they're based in Japan, but I only ever see them when I only ever see them when we're in the States, really. So it was really cool to get to see them, and it's always so funny. Like every time I see them, I think, good thing I hurt my back in E3 2015.
Right.
I don't know if I've ever told that story on stream. I'll save it for another day. But because of a crippling back injury that I got on the first day of E3 2015, Blaster Master Zero exists. So that's always cool. But yeah, so it's really nice. We went to Fogo de Chao. I don't know if you've ever been. Brazilian like steakhouse type of thing where they bring you endless amounts of meat. Basically, you have to tell them to stop. Otherwise, they would just keep bringing you meat. And then we went to Santa Monica on the last day after E3. And we met with our friends at Sakai Projects, visual novel Super Pro, as you might know.
I'm aware.
As you're aware of these guys. Yeah. So that's Chris and Audi from Sakai Projects. Super good folks. They're also based in LA, so we always try to meet up with, you know, it's a nice every day of E3 we got to have dinner with really cool people. And Santa Monica is absolutely beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Jersey Shore towns I grew up going to every summer. It's funny, each of us have had like a bro date with Isis on there. And,
that's true.
Santa Monica. It's kind of funny how that works out. Like, and finally, this is we call it hashtag Cannon Boys. Because there's literally these like cannon statues, and I was taking a whole bunch of pictures and saw some little kid like climbing on this thing. He's like, "Oh, just take a picture over there." I'm like, "So you want us to climb on this thing?" And he's like, "Well, you don't have to, but so we did anyway." And hashtag Cannon Boys became a thing, and it was fun. It was really fun.
It was fun.
So yeah, so that's a kind of a little recap of E3. Very much looking forward to next year's and AX in 2 weeks. This is event crazy season.
Yeah,
but you know what's also crazy? Blessing Curse of the Moon, Nightmare Mode.
Yeah, it is a bit crazy.
It is a bit crazy.
It is a bit crazy.
Yes, it is. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna showcase to y'all Blessing Curse of the Moon, Nightmare Mode, which you unlock after beating the game once. If you do it the way most people do that.
usually you'll unlock after you finish the game the first time, I would say.
Yeah, I would say most people unlock Nightmare Mode after the first playthrough. But
yeah, we do want to show off a little bit of like extra modes, extra replayability that you'll find in Bloodstained.
Yeah, so let's change that over to the game. There we go. My switch to come back to life here.
All
right, we are ready to go here. So yeah, so Curse of the Moon, Nightmare Mode. So I'm just gonna go to a new.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So you gonna play stage 1?
Sure. Okay. Sure. You gotta do better. I can't do casual. I'm sorry. No offense to those who do. I just can't.
Yeah. Well,
should we show the story or just skip it?
But just it's a little spoilery.
It's a little spoilery. Yeah. So Nightmare Mode, you can notice the absence of a certain sword-wielding badass. And why is Zangetsu not with you, you ask? That's a good question.
Play and find out.
Yeah, play and find out.
You know, throughout the game you have the opportunity to recruit several other characters.
Yeah. And
you normally wouldn't have on stage 1.
Yeah, now stage 1, when you start the game for the first time, you only have Zangetsu.
Right.
So now it's kind of opposite land where you have everybody but Zangetsu. And as you probably notice as you go through the game the first time, there's a lot of branching paths, especially early on, that you can't get to.
Right.
Well, Nightmare Mode, whoops, I can't hit the right button. That changes all of that.
Yeah.
You get Mr. G-Bell.
Wondering what that was all
so it's
about.
like, ooh, it's like, you know, fancy new areas to explore. And that's one of the things I love about, you know, what the team did with the game is, oops, that's too many. Is really, you know, increase that replay value of the game.
Oh, for sure. There's lots of stuff you can
how am I using this stick?
alternate paths and ways to play the game. It's really impressive.
And I don't even feel bad saying that because that wasn't us who decided that. That was all the you know, the planners and the directors and stuff like that. You know,
just translate the game.
Yes. Oh, big boy, big boy, big boy. Okay. That guy is so menacing if you let him just.
Yeah, no, I don't get away with his shenanigans.
Oh, these guys. Now those guys are menacing.
There's nothing better in.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously
they have probably ruined my sorry hide more than some bosses have, easily.
All it takes is one
well-timed
oomph. You get knocked into a hole.
Yep. Like, oh, what have you know, little
you can't even
little
get that
life
power
up goodies. Yeah.
On normal mode.
Oh, angry boy. Oh. Boy, Alfred a little bit.
Alfred's pretty strong if you know that you get the right sub-weapons for the right situation.
That's not my favorite sub-weapon.
Yeah.
Now, those of you who play the game who have played Curse of the Moon, do you like his kind of copy vision move?
I mean, I've had a hard time finding a place for it, but I think there are situations where it's useful. I think it's actually really helpful if you end up having to, if you're stuck with only Alfred. Like if you lose everybody else,
yeah.
You Alfred.
You know what? That is very true.
It's very cheap, and it gives you like a ton of range that he doesn't normally have. You're forced to use Alfred alone. You don't have anybody else. Like that could probably save you from losing life.
I was trying to jump.
Faster than you.
I was trying to jump straight up, and I just failed at that. Triple daggers are my prime weapon of choice. Yeah, those are really good.
For anti-air.
Oh yeah. I'd say that and Jeeble. If you don't have Jeeble, then yeah, triple daggers are your BFF for sure. Actually, I want to try to. Okay, speak of the devil. Here we go. Oof.
There's one person who says they've used a copy for good results.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's one of those things, you know, everything has purpose. And I think it's just a matter of, especially with a character like Alfred, you know, Mr. Glass Cannon, I think it's just a matter of, you know, utilizing all of his abilities properly. I want sickle. I want sickle. No,
it's really good.
It is really good.
That's also strong. Like, Miriam's really
I love her sub weapons. Her sub weapons are so legit.
Yeah, actually, this was made with our in-house Inti Create special engine.
Yes.
We use for our 2D games.
Yes, our own custom boy. You know what? Let's give it a try.
I mean, I think
actually this could work.
Specifically, I think it's actually probably
thinking about it, this could work.
I don't think it's not gonna let you hit him from the ground.
No, but once you are.
Not bad.
I love how Miriam's got that. She's got a high enough
so
jump.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There you go.
Still not great.
I got an extra hit in there.
Yeah,
but Miriam and G-Bill.
Yeah, but another thing about Nightmare mode, you might notice, this has not happened in normal mode.
No, it does not.
There are remixes.
Oh god.
And that does also not travel as far.
No, it does not.
There is some extra challenge in Nightmare mode.
But yeah, Miriam just eats him for lunch, I think.
Yeah. And yeah, who was the triple daggers? You hit all three of those.
That was just a lucky jump there. Yeah. Go too. Kick some of these boys out of the air before they land.
It's definitely very helpful on some of these early bosses.
Bats! Bats! But yeah, every boss in Nightmare mode has
It's an extra twist.
Yeah. Everybody's got some sort of extra oomph to their attacks. Either, you know, for him it's the longer fireball range and the patches of fire that stay on the ground. What you got, boy?
Yeah, I haven't actually played this. Played Stage 2 on Nightmare mode yet, so I'll have to I've seen the boss 1. Boss 2.
Frigid hell.
It's so good having all three of them.
Yeah, dodging the desperation attacks is fun, and it gets progressively way harder to do as the game goes on.
Yeah, some of those are
especially some of those later ones, like I can't remember his name, like the Stage 7 boss and like Bloodless and stuff like
Bloodless
that.
is really challenging.
Yeah, those desperation attacks are so hard to dodge, man.
Yeah, it's more just like a challenge for people who want the extra challenge.
Yeah,
yeah. You know, if you can dodge that desperation attack, I don't think you need those extra lives anymore.
No, probably not. It's just bragging rights at that point.
Just to show you could. Back. Rapiers, I guess, actually.
Yeah, those are officially called rapiers.
It's hard to tell. Those are swords.
Avoiding a Stage 2 boss. Yeah, we'll see if Inter can avoid it.
Stage 2 boss is already pretty hard. I'm a little scared.
No, you're not gonna take flight down those steps?
Walk and collect things. Could have done that. Let's see if we can get. Yeah, there we go. Like that.
Yeah, ice is so good.
Extremely good. Bad.
Because it's a little tricky to get to, but you can to the left down to the left over there. You can get down there with Jeeble.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You can even if you have the characters, sometimes that stuff's easy to miss. You know, case in point.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not even really looking for it. You don't do that in normal mode.
Exactly. And I think that's one of the things. If you're used to playing.
Oh my god.
See, those guys.
Those
guys.
This is evil.
Are the arch freaking nemesis.
Now this is gonna get a little tough.
Get a little hairy.
That one. Oh, this is gonna work out very well.
Yeah, that may not be the best idea.
I can't hit it. Okay, this is gonna be really. Let's see. Alfred.
Go, Stickman, go. Go, Mr. Stickman.
Thunk.
You thunk those evil plants. Nice. Gotta give yourself a little room with
yeah.
Fireball face up there.
That was just nasty.
Oh, you're living dangerously? You are living so dangerously. When I get there, I just jump to the next one. Just go. Bonk. I just love Jeeble's walk. It's so good.
Swagger.
No harm, no foul. Love the soundtrack. Yeah, honestly, like I do not feel bad praising the sound team for the kick-ass job they did with the soundtrack. Would you say you have a favorite stage theme? I think mine's 7. 7's so good.
Nope.
Burning some bats.
Not today. You're not knocking me off this platform.
Not today, Satan. Are you bad enough, dude, to use
I think I like this.
Copy vision?
It's gonna be useful.
Or Soul Body. I think that should call Soul Body. I'm thinking friggin' Man in Base. The Astro Man weapon.
So good.
Final boss theme is my favorite. Yeah. There's every track is really solid. And it sucks that you lost Miriam, because one of my favorite things to do is to get the axe there and just jump down and just absolutely destroy that thing. It's so satisfying. But you can, yeah, you can.
Oh, you're right again.
Okay. Smashy stick, and then
teamwork.
Little bat
There
boy.
we go.
Yeah. Anywhere Miriam can get via sliding, G-Bill can get via bat. Little tiny bat boy.
Well, maybe I should. I guess you should take care of that. He's very good at it, actually.
Yes. G-Bill is the anti-air specialist.
There we go.
Now,
That's a lot more.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first thing you might notice if you've beaten the game once or you've played against the stage, there's a lot more ice spikes on the ceiling now.
This is gonna be rough.
Oh, and that splashback is higher too.
Yeah. That's just mean. Oh, really? Yeah. That's not great. That's not great.
Yeah, I'd probably try to go with fire.
Yeah.
Or even Soul Body. Bad days. Oop. Nice. Ah, it's alright. It's alright.
Ooh, okay, that's.
I mean, he is genuinely tougher. Like, yeah, like we've been
go
saying.
well.
you know, kind of like we've been saying. Are you bad enough to use soul body?
Oh jeez, this is gonna be.
Yeah, there it is.
I kind of want this though.
Well, you used it to perfection there.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, this boss. Yeah, this boss is surprising. Yeah, it's stage 2, but that doesn't mean it's a pushover. You know.
One of the hardest bosses in the game normally.
Oh yeah,
you don't have as many characters.
Yes, exactly.
And the patterns are pretty rough.
And you know, it's tough to get him close to him with Zangetsu too. So yeah, totally. Alfred's got some pretty good ups for an old man. He like just clipped you. He like just clipped you.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's satisfying. Oh, that is so satisfying.
Oh, so good.
Burn his face, dog?
I guess I shouldn't say.
Yeah, you still got 4 more fire wheels left, so. Watch it down. Oh,
barely. I'm okay.
Nice. Run. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Go, old man. Yeah, now with Fire Shield, it will protect you from projectiles and stuff like that. But if you still, as you've noticed, if you still make contact with him, you'll still take damage.
No! No!
You're so close.
Oh.
Right, regroup.
Well, I think we probably need to cut it off there. Unfortunately. Oh, that's Kuyashi.
Oh, you got try going on there to see how far you can bit.
We don't want to cut off too much Q&A time.
Yeah.
I think we just leave it up to. I'll call it. I'll take a rain check.
Take a rain check on.
Total could do it. But.
Well, it just goes to show you that, you know, Nightmare Mode has its. It is discernibly tougher.
It's a fun remix.
Yeah, it is. Sure. It is, and especially if you've already cleared the game once, I think it still provides enough challenge to. So even if you're doing the stuff again, it's introducing. It's throwing enough new curveballs at you to keep things fresh and keep you on your toes.
Right.
For sure. But to finish off the stream, as we always do here on Hangin at Inti HQ. We're going to take a few minutes to take some questions live from you fine folks in the chat with our patented Q&A sesh. So now is your time. We'll take 5 to 10 minutes to answer your burning questions. It's been a month, so I'm sure you got a couple that you've been holding on to for a little bit. So now is your
come on.
Bring them all in.
Yeah, that last time I think I was fighting that boss, I did manage to do the special desperation kill with the axe. It's so good. It takes some timing.
Gunvolt for Smash. Sakurai-san, if you're listening, yes, onegaishimasu, please.
We're here, call us.
Favorite character to play as in Bloodstained? I'm gonna say Miriam because of her versatility with her sub-weapons. I love that reach. Good, with Alfred being a close second because I love Glass Cannon.
Yeah, for sure. Probably Zangetsu, I guess. Like it's just he's so normal, but I kind of like that extra challenge and just like the versatility and the speed of his attacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I like the power-up sub-weapon.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
yeah, it's really nice.
It's dope.
It's really nice. Well, what happened if Maya met Chidu? They'd probably be friendos. I can totally see them being homies.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely, they would be friendos. Blade Strangers for Evo? That would be cool. That would be very cool.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I wonder what the scene will be like for that.
Hopefully, you know, I mean, hopefully it'll be good. I mean, we got some really awesome characters in there. You know, not even just GV, but besides him, you know, it's a really cool lineup of characters. So we'll just have to see how the fighting game community responds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah. Is it too early to know if you guys are going to other events on the West Coast? Yes, it is a bit too early. But right now I can assure you we'll be at Anime Expo. It's not set in stone, but we will more than likely be at PAX West as well. But I cannot confirm that at this moment, but we generally do try to get there every year as well. Iga Vampire. That is the age-old question, isn't it? Yeah, I can't kill the mystery for you. You gotta keep the mystery alive, you know? Gotta keep the mystery alive.
If he is, he's not very good at hiding it.
No, he really isn't. Will you ever be in London? I'd love to go to London.
Yeah,
We have not done any, like,
that would be fun.
EU events, and it's kind of a bummer, because I've never been to Europe, and I've always wanted to go, so...
Yeah.
I know there's like MCM in UK that our friends at PCube always go to. Hopefully maybe we can get out to that one year. Maybe we'll get out to Gamescom one year. Who knows? But
I know we flirted about going to Gamescom.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
It's not London. But
no, it's not London. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it'd be really cool.
Closer than AX or E3.
Yeah, right. Dragon Ball Death announcements when they are ready. That's always the answer. When they are ready, we'll give them to you. Who was your favorite character in the new Smash Brothers? Assuming you're talking about the two new characters.
I mean, just like in all.
Oh, in all of Smash Brothers, I was Ice Climber's main up until I lost to them.
Yeah.
And then Mega Man came out, so obviously he's my boy, so obviously I gotta play as him. But but now that everyone's there,
everyone is here.
We'll see what happens. But Inkling was really fun to play as, and so was Ridley too. Inkling was more of my playstyle than Ridley was, but I really enjoyed them. They were fun.
Yeah, I always used to play Snake, so I'm very excited to be playing Snake.
Yeah.
About Inkling is probably going to be.
Yeah,
there,
Inkling's fun.
Sure.
Inkling's fun. As it released in regions, we didn't refuse to release anywhere, but the game's released in every region that we could possibly get it in. So I mean,
yeah, the codes are out.
Yeah, all codes are out.
All codes are out.
All codes are out. That's
as I
pretty
know.
much done. Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't have that yet, check your Fangamer page, and if it's not on there, let them know. Now, at current, I believe that the Xbox Europe codes are not yet working because the game is not on those platforms yet. But you had the code, you should have the code, and it should work as soon as it's on those platforms.
Yeah.
In those regional stores, I guess.
Yeah. When is Gumball 3 coming out? We never. If we ever have an announcement for that, we will excitedly make it, but we do not have one at this time.
Please look forward to Luminous Avenger
yes,
X.
Luminous Avenger X, the new Gumball game, is coming out. Team's working really hard on it, and it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. Take a couple more. Would you ever want to work with Suda51 to make a super over-the-top game with one of your properties? I mean, that sounds fun.
That sounds amazing.
And if Suda-san ever wants to reach out, he's more than welcome to do so.
Yeah.
That sounds really fun, though. I met him very briefly at PAX East this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One of the guys at Nintendo was helping me out with some stuff. We were having we had an issue with a Joy-Con, and Nintendo let me borrow one, and I was going to bring it back to them. My buddy Steven at Nintendo of America, and he's just sitting there. He's like, "Oh, have you met Suda-san?" I'm like, "No, hi." It was really cool. He was a really nice guy. Yeah, I feel like that pronunciation could be a little confusing, but yeah, it is indeed Ix. Ix.
Yeah, you'll hear it in game.
Yeah, you will.
In Japanese, but that's how it's,
yeah, that's kind of why we have the lowercase I. Good, and we decided to do that on purpose for two reasons. One, so that the X stands out, and two, to kind of hint that it's like a pronunciation and not read as like the letter I,
capital X.
Yeah, if it was read as if it was a capital I, we were worried that people would say either IX or like 9.
Right. Yeah. That would be 9. That's
Yeah.
a default 9.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, that's why we did a lowercase I with that. Will there be a Zero collection on the Switch?
Yo,
Ask Capcom. You'll have to ask them. That is all them.
The out of gunball, yeah.
Yeah, just don't feel like that would work with an English
it's great.
release. I'm happy with it.
It's great that it exists, but you know, in English that would be a little much.
That's a little much for native English speakers, I think. It's fun, but I couldn't imagine. I couldn't in good conscience put that on an English eShop. All right. And we sure do love 2D side scrolling actions.
It's true.
I mean,
that's actually not the question, but
yeah, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but
not really.
Probably not something we're looking really to do because we love 2D action so much. All right, and I reckon that's about all the time we have for today. So thank you guys for all your awesome questions. Thank you guys for hanging out with us as we showcase Nightmare Mode and recap the shenanigans of E3. Again, like we said before, 2 weeks from now we will actually be in LA at Anime Expo. Both the two of us, Aizu-san, and a couple other folks who graciously are going to be helping us run the booth. So we hope to see you at AX. As for when we will be doing our next stream, stay tuned to the Inti social media, and we will update you guys there about when the next stream is going to be.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah, and again, hope to see some of you guys at AX. And until next time, you know, find us at Inti Creates EN on Twitter, Inti Creates on Facebook, IntiCreates.com, and right here on our Twitch, Inti Creates EN. And until next time, we will see you at AX. Bye.
There.
Anime